Well, the mayor of Barberton resigning tonight, effective immediately. It comes after the city council started an investigation back in April that could have led to his removal from office. Vasi Proko reports.
Barberton City Council members say they were shocked walking into their Monday night council meeting when they heard the news that the mayor has resigned. Now they say that this is a sign of relief and that the city can finally start to heal. Barberton Mayor William Judge resigned, effective immediately, ending a tenure that began when he was first sworn in 2012 and now in his fourth term. The resignation comes after Barberton City Council voted 6-2 in April to move forward under City Charter Section 3.03. Launching an investigation that could have led to Judge's removal. We talked to someone who wanted to speak off camera, saying they weren't surprised by the council's move, but had mixed feelings watching the political fight play out.
I didn't know what to think, and I was like, I knew it was going to be coming from other things that I have read.
That same person says they've seen Judge change in recent years, becoming more accessible to the public. Before his change, she says she started a petition after the 2024 election to get him removed from office.
I really wanted things to change. I saw the changes come after what I had done with the petitions, and I saw him get more to be a people person. He wasn't a people person before.
Former council member Bebe Heidick says the sudden turn caught him off guard.
For the past 6 years being on council, the last few months of last year when my term ended, I knew nothing about this. So in the 3 months that began the year, I had no clue this was happening, so it caught me completely off guard.
We have reached out to Mayor Judge for comment, but are still waiting to hear back. City Council President Shorter Griffin will fill the mayor's position and serve the remainder of his term. He will be sworn into office Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. In Barberton, Vasi Prokos, 19 News.